We are sitting here with Melissa, who will be playing the character of the mother. And now, the first question that we have for you: what inspired you to take on the role of mom?
Really, the inspiration came from Cliff. You know, I wanted to do something for him, and I'm excited to see when people, just young, up and coming, producers, writers, just doing their thing. And so I really wanted to help him out and just work with him and do whatever I could do to bring his vision to life. So he was really my inspiration to do this. Then when he told me about the character, that too ended up being something that I love to do, which is to pray. He said, you just gotta pray, play a praying mom, stuff that you do all the time. And I said, yes, I could do that, Cliff. That's easy. So, that too kind of sold me. It was something that I didn't have to, move too far from the left to make the character come to life. So.
Question number 2. How do you and your character relate to each other?
Again, I have daughters. The character who has 2 daughters that she's praying for, one of them that's in a bad relationship, and I too have daughters, so I know what it's like to be praying for your children, especially your daughters, that the Lord just keep them and to help them even if they're in any kind of situations that they shouldn't be in. So that wasn't too far-fetched for me to play that role.
And question number 3, what are your thoughts and feelings about domestic violence and true friendship?
So one, domestic violence. I think that is definitely unnecessary and it's unacceptable. I don't feel that, what happens when people get into situations that they just can't control and that they feel like they don't have a way out. And that's what happens in domestic violence situations on both parts, the abuser and the victim. You have individuals who do not know how to channel their emotions or their anger, and so they feel they have to take this control over another, human being. And then you have the victim who stays in those situations because they feel sometimes it's not a way out. They don't have anywhere to go. They don't have a place to go for refuge. And so for me, I just feel like in both situations, the abuser and the victim, help is needed, and this help is needed on both sides. There's always a way out for both parties. There's always an opportunity to walk away, and there's always an opportunity for you to seek help outside of what you're in. When it comes to true friendships, now that really is a rare situation. Remember, friendships are relationships. So it takes work. It takes work to be vulnerable. It takes guts to be transparent. When you can find that in an individual, then that's someone you should keep around for a very long time, because it's very rare that you can find someone that you can be vulnerable with and to be transparent with without feeling judged or less loved. And so when it comes to true friendships, when someone can stick with you through those times, those times of being disrespectful or being upset or any of those vulnerable moments that you're going to have, because we're all human. And when you have someone that can take you for who you are and be able to work with you, and you both work through those things together, then that's a precious thing to have. So it's very rare, but when you find it, just keep it.